Hey y'all, here's a vlog about Real Housewives of Atlanta, the episode tonight. Okay, I know y'all saw the fuckery of this episode. We'll get to that later. I'm just gonna go in order. I got it on my phone, so I'm gonna go in order of how the episode went. Alright, so it started with Kenya going to the gym, and she's basically explaining to her trainer about the offer being on the table for her to do the workout video, showing us a little preview of her workout or whatever. Like I always say, I give props where props is due. Kenya Moore has a sick body. As far as I know, all the years I've seen her in pictures and on TV, that's her body. That girl got ass and boobies on her. Moving on. So, it's her talking to her trainer, and then it flips back and forth between her and Phaedra. I guess Phaedra is at the photo shoot for the Donkey Booty video. I guess the cover of the video. And, her and Apollo, they look cute posing or whatever. And I don't think Phaedra spoke too much about the beef between her and Kenya. Like, to me, it seemed like Phaedra's not really paying it no mind unless somebody asks her about it. But it's like Kenya is losing sleep over this shit. Like, every time you turn around, she talking to somebody about it. It's ridiculous. So then we go to Cynthia meeting up with this guy named Sai to talk about doing a pageant for the Bailey Agency, another way to make money for the Bailey Agency, which I think is a good idea because Cynthia is a pretty classy chick. She's a model, so she knows about all the factors, but she just needs, she knows a little bit about pageantry, so why the hell not? Do it. Go for it. That's another way to put yourself out there, get you some more clients. That's a good idea. So now, Portia and Kenya meeting up for this lunch. I already know that was going to be a shit fest to begin with, because first of all, y'all can't stand each other. And the last time Portia tried to be the bigger person and talk to you about the situation, you was pissed off that Walter's gay ass wasn't paying you. He ain't acknowledge you. He wasn't paying you no mind. So, when she tried to talk to you, you was being a bitch about it. Now you want to call her and invite her to lunch to talk about Phaedra, to try and persuade her to get on your side because you feel that Phaedra is wrong. Have a seat. Like, you're like mad immature about it, and you so quick to down talk Portia and call Portia a little girl. How you think you look in this situation? You look like a little ass child, and you're 41. Well, 42 now, but you're 41 and you walking around acting like mad immature. Like, grow the fuck up. But anyway, the whole lunch went to shit because it don't even look like they ordered anything, first of all. So the whole lunch went to shit because she was basically the whole conversation was how she feel like Portia and Phaedra's new friendship is not genuine because it's based on them having a beef about stallion booty and donkey booty. So what? And I'm with Portia. Why does it concern you her friendship with Phaedra? That's none of your damn business. If whoever she chooses to be friends with is none of your business. You're just mad because she's now friends with Phaedra and you don't want them talking about you behind your back. So what? You would have looked like less of a fool if you'd have left the situation alone. But no, you went to everybody talking about this situation. Moving on. Now we get to a bit of a breath of fresh air. Nene and Greg, they going furniture shopping. And like I keep saying, I'm starting to love Nene this season. I really am. Like, she's not as snooty and big-headed as she was like last season. Like, now she's all about being in LA, doing her shows, focusing on her family. Her and Greg is working out good, so that's a good thing. I was just glad to get away from that Kenya, I'm not even gonna say Kenya and Phaedra drama, Kenya drama for a second, and see that one of the housewives doing something completely different. But then we go to Cynthia, Portia, and Sai looking for a spot to have the pageant. And the spot that they picked had a lot of room. The lobby itself was big as shit. But, you know, I thought it was cool that he was helping her with the you know, the pageant, and then she called Portia. And, you know, basically help Portia to like basically just, you know, get Portia involved or whatever. But Cynthia threw mad shade when she was like, well, you know, I got Portia to help because her non-profit organization is like, I guess it was sponsoring it. And she's like, well, it's not like she got a job. I was like, oop. I mean, that's kind of true, but anyway. And so, you know, I mean, I think her and Portia would have worked, you know, they would have worked good. They worked good together, so it seemed like the pageant is going to come together. I can't wait to see the outcome. But moving on. Now, when we get to Cynthia, Portia, Phaedra, and Candy at the Moroccan restaurant, and they're discussing the situation, and Portia brings up, she brings up that she met up with Kenya for lunch, and Phaedra was like, well, why are y'all meeting up? And that was the same thing I was saying, but like we said in the beginning, Kenya was the one that called Portia. It wasn't the other way around. I could see if it was the other way around, but like I've been saying, at this point, Portia is like over that beef with Kenya. She done already came to the conclusion that they not gonna be friends. So for Kenya to do that was real stupid. But you know, she explained to Phaedra, yeah, me and her got into an argument, and she was like, she was basically like, oh, your friendship with Phaedra is based off the fact that me and Phaedra are beefing and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, Portia was like, well, why does it matter to you? And then we started arguing as we left the restaurant, and I looked down at her feet and I called her ashy. Which was funny. That was funny, because I'm like, Portia is a hot mess, but she's funny. Y'all gotta admit, Portia is a character. So, you know, they're just basically like, Candy is basically like, well, why would you even meet up with somebody that you beefing with? Like, it makes no sense. Y'all don't talk, y'all ain't friends, why would y'all even meet up? And, you know, Cynthia is being a little bit two-faced, but her and Nene explained on Twitter that they the only ones that's friends. Everybody's an associate. But still, you look like you playing a game, Cynthia. Like, if you were just a listening ear and not pretending to be people's friends, maybe people wouldn't think you two-faced, because that's what it looked like. When you sat up there and told Kenya that y'all was cool, and I don't know if she ever told Phaedra that they was cool or whatever, but she basically, well, I don't think she let go of the fact that, you know, that whole phone call with Phaedra, where Phaedra said she didn't give a fuck about Cynthia being at I think it was it Aiden's party? It was whenever she like butt dialed somebody and left that on their voicemail, and she said that, so Cynthia has like a little bit of like harbored feelings towards Phaedra. And I mean, that's understandable, but if you ain't gonna be friends with people and you gonna be fake, then just don't be around them. Like, that's so fake. And I see that a lot on these shows that's like based out of Atlanta. These chicks know they wouldn't hang out with each other if these cameras wasn't rolling. So y'all gonna sit up here and make up these fake ass friendships all for TV time. Yeah, we get it, we know. But moving on. So Nene and her acting coach met up, and she was talking about the character she played and telling her she appreciates her help, and also you know, also letting her know, you know, I hope I get an Emmy. Like, you know, just basically telling her acting coach she appreciates her help and all kinds of things, which is cool. So I'm happy for Nene, and I hope she makes it big. I mean, from what it sounds like, I don't watch Glee and I don't watch The New Normal, so from what it sounds like, those are two shows that suit her well. So we had like a short clip like they do every week with Candy, her I think it was her interior decorator, I don't remember, but it was Candy, Cash, and the girl name was Toby, and they was talking about the room that they was in was going to be Cash's room. Did I say Candy, Cash, and Toby? I mean Candy, Todd, and Toby. I'm sorry. But yeah, they were talking about the room that they was in gonna be Cash's room, and that's the baby that she wants to have with Todd. And I'm like, I mean, I like the name, but that's the same name that Kim got for her son, but to each his own. I mean, there's plenty of people out here named Cash. It's not really so much of a common name, but there's plenty of people named Cash. So now we get to Lawrence and Kenya, and them talking is the fuckery before the big fuckery. So, of course, Kenya gotta make a scene talking about, oh, I'm such an alcoholic. I should get alcohol. And I'm like, here we go. Like, just shut the fuck up. Like, it ain't even that deep. Portia called you more insulting stuff than Phaedra did. So I guess it stings a little more because it's true. Wouldn't hurt that much if it wasn't true, but we gonna get to that. So her and Lawrence is talking, and well, basically to me it seemed like Lawrence just latches on to the irrelevant, because last season and the season before that and the season before that, he damn sure was all up in Sheree's ass. But now that Sheree ain't on the show no more, I guess he gotta latch on to Kenya, whatever. But he was basically egging on her stupidity. And I'm like, you know what? Y'all both sound like two messy ass queens. Y'all really do. Y'all sound so stupid. So, you know, I guess Kenya said that when she go to this Shoe Dazzle event, that she's gonna, you know, pull out the big guns or whatever. So, that's what she did. Now, we get to the Shoe Dazzle event. Nene is there to do the event, and you know, she's talking to the people, she's interviewing, and the girls are there for support or whatever. In comes Kenya looking like a bootlegged ass Phaedra. Mind you, if you're gonna sit up here and imitate somebody, you need to do it better than them. She looked a hot ass mess. I don't understand why you would bring something like that to a charity event. You look stupid. She walked in there with the whole fishnet dress on, a bathing suit under, and 2 butt pads on her ass, trying to imitate Phaedra, and a big ass church hat. She looks so stupid. That wasn't even funny. That was ignorant. Because you want to sit up here and be tight that Phaedra is saying stuff about you. You saying stuff about her too. No matter how much you sit up here and talk about and try to play the victim, you were saying stuff about Phaedra too. Let's be clear. Let's be for real. Y'all was just sitting up there making fun of her donkey booty video, talking about something. Nobody want a donkey booty. They want a stallion booty. And Phaedra, your body look like trash. Your body ain't up to par. But when somebody say something about you, it's World War freaking 3. Bitch, please. Like, you're mad immature. For you to be damn near 90, you mad immature. You're immature. Like, and then the whole episode, you talking about this beef with you and Phaedra. It's not even a beef. Like, okay, y'all fell out over a deal. Move on. You can't mix business and friendship. That's it. Why are you just, Kenya, you look like an ass. You look stupid. You look stupid, and anybody that is on your side is stupid for agreeing with you. Yes, I said it. You look stupid. You look like a dumb bitch. Yes, I said it. You was trying to make a fool of Phaedra. Phaedra ain't do nothing but sit back and chill. Your ass looks stupid at that event. It's the mere fact that she brought that negativity to a charity event. If you would have just came up in there and talked to Phaedra, that would have been cool. But you wanted to come up there and make an ass out of yourself. Literally. So I'm just like, oh my god. But anyway, rant finished. Next episode looks pretty good. The preview basically showed Candy wanting to get into gospel. That girl try her hand at everything. I ain't mad at her. Candy is a hustler. And Kenya going to the doctor, and they say something about cancer. We don't know if that's true or not. And then we see Walter's ass, of course. Well, he wants his 15 minutes of fame. Why not? So, next episode looks pretty interesting. Said my piece. I'm going to try and vlog. Well, I'm going to do my wives in a bit, like in an hour or so. I'm going to do Courtney and Kim later on. And I did not forget to do the special vlog that I was gonna do. I had a pretty rough week. My son was sick, so my vlogs are a little bit delayed, but I did not forget. I'm gonna do it. So I'll see you guys in about an hour or so. Alrighty, peace.